One day, while Grandpa Joe was preparing breakfast, he couldn't find Ding Ding. Only a trail of footprints was left on the beach, soon to be erased by the waves. Joe didn't know that Ding Ding was simply following his reproductive instinct, swimming back to Argentina. Upon reaching land, Ding Ding was discovered by a team of researchers stationed there. Because he wasn't afraid of humans, they easily placed him in a cage. This sparked their curiosity, so they attached a tracking device to his wing for observation. As mating season arrived, the other penguins were busy finding partners and carrying out the important task of raising young. But not Ding Ding. Instead, he decorated his nest with bottle caps and stared out at the ocean in a daze, his eyes full of indescribable longing. Meanwhile, Grandpa Joe began to believe Ding Ding would never return. In despair, he decided to destroy the nest with a shovel. Fortunately, his wife stopped him just in time. They ended up covering the nest with a cloth. For months passed quickly. As the penguin colony began migrating again, Ding Ding dove joyfully into the sea and began his long journey, 8,000 kilometers back. That day, Grandpa Joe heard a noise from Ding Ding's nest. At first, he didn't pay attention, but as the sound grew louder, he couldn't resist checking. A miracle had happened. The little penguin he had thought about day and night was now standing right in front of him. Ding Ding waddled into the house like he had never left. Soon after, Joe's wife noticed a red tag on Ding Ding's wing, but they let it be. Joe was excited to take Ding Ding out for a walk. The whole town was stirred, as everyone had heard about Ding Ding's departure, but no one expected his return. A local TV station interviewed Grandpa Joe about his friendship with Ding Ding. He said, "Ding Ding can come and go as he pleases. He's a friend, not a pet." The interview spread worldwide. A penguin swims 8,000 kilometers every year from the Argentine highlands to Brazil's Grande Island just to visit a friend. The story touched hearts across the globe and caught the attention of the research team. When December came, Ding Ding returned to the sea. Grandpa Joe understood it was time to say goodbye. Meanwhile, Anna was waiting on the beach early. When she saw Ding Ding come ashore, she was torn with emotion. Her team believed taking Ding Ding to the lab wouldn't be a bad thing. As time passed and migration season returned, the research team decided to bring Ding Ding to the main lab. Across the ocean, Grandpa Joe was preparing early to welcome Ding Ding once again. Townspeople and journalists gathered to witness the moment. But as night fell, Ding Ding was still nowhere to be seen. One by one, the crowd began to leave the beach.